back to my channel. So today your girl is installing another 5x5 closure wig. Y'all know I love the 5x5 closure wigs. They're my absolute favorite. The first thing that I am doing is I'm taking a little alcohol and I'm putting this on the skin where I am going to be applying my wig today. And I decided I wanted to do a side part with some curls, real cute, real simple. And I did dye this wig jet black. I do have a video on my channel of how I dye my wigs jet black. I definitely think I want to do an updated one though, because I kind of do it a little bit different than in my last video, so stay tuned for that. One thing that I absolutely love about HD lace is like the way it just melt into your skin without even using no product yet. Do y'all see that? Like it literally is just matching perfectly without no product, no makeup, no nothing. And I love that. Like so I am going to be applying this with my Ebin Wonder Lace adhesive spray. This is the black one, so this is the water resistant one. I personally think that this one lasts the longest, especially when you add more than 2 layers. So I am going to be doing about 3 layers of this. So I do the first layer and then I let it dry. Then I add another layer and I let that dry. And then on the third layer, I just go ahead and I apply the lace into the spray. Then I'm taking my comb and I'm just using the middle tail of the comb and I'm just kind of pressing it into my skin, into that spray, and making sure that it melts completely. And I also bleached the knots on this wig and I also plucked this wig. This wig does come pre-plucked, but I like to do, you know, my own little plucking just to do a little some, add my own little touch to it. But that's something that I love about Nadula wigs, is that they do come pre-plucked. So if you are a beginner, you don't have to do too much plucking. You honestly don't even have to do plucking at all if you don't want to. That's just a preference that I like to do with every wig that I get. So I just went ahead and pulled out some baby hair. Now I'm taking my olive oil super hold fixie spray and this little edge comb, and I'm just combing the edges of this wig bag just to make it look more natural and just sleek. Then I like to lay this wig down with an elastic band. Some people use silk scarves, some people use elastic bands. It's just, I personally like to use elastic bands. I just feel like they really completely melt the lace and it just makes it very flat on your head, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, I like to let it sit though for about 10 minutes so that everything can get completely, you know, transformed and in place, girl, so this wig can look super natural. So now I'm gonna hot comb this wig down. I'm using my Andis Hot Comb and this is the hottest setting, which y'all, this hot comb setting was actually a little bit too hot. Like, it was actually burning my braids underneath this wig, so the highest level might be a little too much. This is I bought a new hot comb, so I think it just works better than my old one did. But it's super hot, girl. Like, this hot comb gets so hot. That's something that I love about this hot comb, is how hot it gets. But you do have to make sure you're careful not to burn yourself, because I definitely have in the past. And whenever I'm hot combing the wig down, I'm just taking some of this She Is Bomb wax stick in different sections of the hair, and then I just hot comb it down after I add the wax stick. The flatter your wig, the more natural the wig is gonna look. I don't care what nobody says. Flatness plays like one of the biggest roles in the natural look of a wig. So underneath your wig, you want to make sure you have a good foundation. You want to make sure your hair underneath is either slicked back in a ponytail, very sleek though, or you want to do braids. But the braids don't need to be big, huge braids. They should be very small, so that whenever you lay your wig down, it's flat and you don't have to worry about bulkiness or anything like that. So of course your girl is doing baby hairs. Like, to me, what is a wig without baby hairs? I know a lot of people don't like the baby hairs. I personally love them. Like, I just feel like they add like a special touch to a wig that no baby hair does. Like, I get the natural look that people like to go for, especially if you want to look, you know, more mature. But I'm gonna do my baby hairs, girl. So and I'm using an eyebrow razor to cut my baby hairs, just in a kind of like a slanted angle, and then I go in with some scissors just to like cut the pieces off that the eyebrow razor didn't get and make it more like a defined cut, I guess. And then I take my pencil flat iron and I just curl up the baby hairs downward. Sometimes I do upward, but whenever it comes to my side parts, on the side part, I like to just do it downward. And then I take my olive oil super hold fixie spray and this edge brush, and I just brush the baby hairs in a C motion. It took me a while to get to a point where I actually feel 100% confident in my baby hairs, but I think I'm finally there. I think I've mastered them now. Well, on closures, on frontals they still give me a hard time, but on closures I think that I have mastered the baby hairs and I do them how I want them to look now. So I'm proud of myself in that sense. It took me a minute, y'all. Baby hairs is just something you have to just, it takes a while to really get them how you want them to look, but once you do, you can't be stopped. So I'm just doing my baby hairs. I did take a little bit of gel that just helps to, like, I guess mold it into shape a little bit and help you to move them a little bit better versus with the spray. And with my side part closures, I always like to do my own sideburns on the side. So I just took my pencil flat iron and I curled them upward, and I'm using that same olive oil super hold fix it spray and laying my sideburns down. Okay, y'all, get into the baby hairs. Do they not look so good? I know they're not gonna be everybody's preference, and I get that. I respect everybody's preference, but I just think they look amazing. Like, I think I just did so good. So then I'm taking my concealer. This is LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fun, and I'm just taking this little brush and I'm just defining my part, getting it super straight, super sleek. This is really helps to make your wig look a lot neater as well. And then I take my Fenty Beauty bronzer, and this is in the color Coco Naughty, and this little fluffy brush, and I'm just taking a little bit on there, making sure I blow excess off so it don't create no like blotchy spots or nothing in the lace. And I'm just kind of putting this on the lace and kind of trying to like blend in that concealer on the part with the bronzer that I'm doing as well, if that makes sense, so that they don't just clash and that they just blend in good together. So I did want to do some curls on this wig today, so I'm taking some of this serum. I'm gonna leave the link in the description box down below to this serum. I forgot the name so it's gonna be in the description box. And I'm taking my 1.5 inch curling iron. I believe this is 1.5 inch curling iron. If I'm wrong, it's also gonna be in the description box down below. And I'm just curling my hair, and I'm curling the hair outward. I love to curl my hair outward. It just creates like a really pretty look when you curl outward versus when you curl inward. And y'all, look at this curl. It's so pretty. I love these curls so much. So I'm just gonna be doing this throughout my entire head on both sides. Normally I would layer my hair whenever I do curls or anything like that, but because I plan on wearing this wig straight, I didn't want to create layers and then whenever it comes time for me to straighten this wig, that it looks choppy or it just doesn't look right. So I decided not to do layers in this wig today. It still turned out really cute. I would have preferred to look with some layers, but I just didn't want to. And you don't have to do layers. Layers just make the curls last longer. They also make the curls just look a little bit more flowy, I guess, versus when the hair is just one straight length down. You know, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm saying, right? so this is the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. When I say I am just a closure girl at heart, like I love a good frontal, don't get me wrong, but a closure, like you mean to tell me I did this with a little bit of lace? 5 inches of lace is what you're telling me? I'm just amazed, y'all, at how good you can make a closure look. That's all I've been wearing all summer, and honestly that's probably what I'm gonna be wearing all fall and winter too. I just love closures so much. This hairstyle turned out so cute, y'all. I love the big curls, love the side part with my baby hairs. Okay, I just love everything about this wig, y'all. This is also Nadula hair. When I say this hair is so silky, it's so soft, this hair is bomb. This hair does not shed. Like, Nadula is just my favorite, hands down. If y'all are interested in purchasing this wig, which I highly recommend it, click the link in my description box down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn your post notifications so that you can always be notified anytime your girl posts a video. And yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one.